Welcome to Tullahoma High School Baseball. Grider Stadium. Tonight, the Tullahoma Wildcats host the Brighton Cardinals in a TSSAA high school baseball game. Along with Chris Barstad and Ken Keller, I'm Scott Shasteen. Welcome in. Whether you're watching on the LightTube Sports Network, listening on 93.9 The Duck, or doing both on the National Federation of High School sites, we are pleased to be here, pleased to be bringing you Tullahoma Wildcat Baseball. This pregame show is brought to you by Payless Auto of Tullahoma. Payless Auto offers a wide variety of pre-owned vehicles and is home of the $25 oil change. Payless Auto of Tullahoma.com. Ken, the Tullahoma Wildcats, winners of 3 in a row. They haven't given up a hit in the last 2 games. The pitching has come around. Brighton, not the strongest pitching staff in the state of Tennessee. I look for the Wildcats to get the bats on track tonight.
Yeah, and, this is an opponent we probably never played before. I'd say that'd be a good bet. Historically in our program, never played this team, so it'll be interesting. They traveled a long way to come down here, traveling the circuit. Tullahoma very impressive with a shutout win, as you said, Scott. Balin Tootin, tremendous last night on the mound, 15 Ks, throws the no-hitter, just 1 base on balls away from a perfect game. And then offensively, Hunter Hogan and Mason Bratcher combined on 5 hits for the Tullahoma offense.
And scored 4 runs. So let's talk about the no-hitter by Balin, because, after the game we go off pretty quick, so we didn't get really time to kind of explore that and think about it in context of history. And as you know, I am a historian. So, when it comes to no-hitters, you've got different levels of no-hitters, right, Ken?
Yeah.
You can lose a game and pitch a no-hitter because your team made 6 errors. You can throw a no-hitter and give up 8 walks. You've seen all that kind of stuff before. Yeah. So you start getting it down between a no-hitter and a perfect game, and you say, what's really the smallest difference that you can find that breaks up a perfect game? And I think the smallest one that breaks up a perfect game is an error by one of the fielders, because the pitcher doesn't make a mistake. Mm-hmm. The fielder does. So the pitcher really pitched a perfect game. Yeah. Well, Balin was just the next step up. He made 1 mistake, and that was a base on balls. Other than that, a perfect game. I was talking to Tullahoma head coach Brian Morris, who pitched 3 no-hitters in his career here at Tullahoma High School, and he's not aware if there was ever a perfect game. Of course, Brian's not a historian, but I'll know that within a few days whether Tullahoma's ever had a perfect game or not. But point here, Balin Tootin, as close as you can get.
Well, the defense really only had 6 opportunities. He strikes out 15 of 21 batters. I mean, that's just phenomenal, because, even in the major leagues, you don't have near that many strikeouts on most no-hitters. Maybe Nolan Ryan hit that before, but in one of his. But, yeah, it was just a dominating performance, and he was fantastic. And we look for a dominating performance tonight out of Tullahoma righty senior Mason Bratcher.
Well, let me tell you a little history about strikeouts that I noticed. In 1924, a pitcher by the name of Jennings for Tullahoma struck out 21 batters in a game. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. How many batters do you face in a game?
In a 7-inning game, that's 21, yeah. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if they were playing 7 innings. It didn't say. But I found that to be interesting. Tullahoma and Brighton here. Brighton from West Tennessee, about 30 minutes north of Memphis. The Cardinals come in here. They're on a Middle Tennessee road trip, if you will. I think they played at Smyrna. They played at Shelbyville last night. They don't have stats online much, just covering a few games here, Ken. But what I've got, Brighton is hitting .344 on the season as a team. Tullahoma hitting .241. So they know how to swing the bats.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's good for Mason to go against good competition. It's good to see what you have defensively, because truly last night the defense was not tested. That was the first time that you and I have seen the Wildcats this season. We're going to cover many games this year, and we look forward to seeing them and how that defense comes together as well. They want to be a complete team.
This is the Payless Auto of Tullahoma pregame show, high school baseball. We were scheduled to start at 6:30. We don't know why we're starting at 7. Doesn't matter. That's the deal. If you know folks who want to tune in, Be sure and let them know it's a 7 o'clock start. They may have tuned in and thought, well, they canceled it or something. Not true. We're about to play. I was also thinking today, Ken, all the ways somebody can intake this broadcast. So let's go LightTube Channel 23. If you are a LightTube subscriber, that's awesome. We love you. You can also watch it on LightTube's YouTube channel, live, anywhere in the world. If you're in southern Middle Tennessee, you can listen on 93.9 The Duck. You can also listen around the world at 939theduck.com. And they have a free app you can download and listen anywhere in the world, anytime. You can watch it on the National Federation of High Schools website. So I would say it's fair to say that there are multiple options for intaking Tullahoma athletics, especially this baseball season, and we couldn't be happier. This is the Payless Auto of Tullahoma pregame show. We'll take a quick break, come back, Tullahoma and Brighton in just 2 minutes.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field when you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
We're just about set to go here at Grider Stadium, Tullahoma and Brighton. First, though, your Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration starting lineup. For Tullahoma, leading off, Balin Tootin, center field. Andrew Fulmer, left field. Mason Bratcher, pitcher. Bryson Campbell, designated hitter. Philip Lemon, the catcher. Andrew Zebick, first base. Park Fulks, third base. Hunter Hogan, right field. Trevor Cole, shortstop. Aiden Evans playing second, but not batting. Again, on the mound, senior Mason Bratcher. That is your Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration starting lineup. Heated and cooled by Stroop's for over 4 generations. Stroop's has become the name that you can trust for all of your air conditioning and heating needs. We are set for the first pitch here. The Hogan's Collision Center first pitch. In case of an accident, you get to choose your repair shop. Choose local experience at Hogan's Collision Center. Learn more at hoganscollisioncenter.com. And that first pitch to leadoff hitter Caden Ingram for the Brighton Cardinals is a strike from Mason Bratcher. Well, Bratcher so far this year, Ken, 1-0. Mason pitched 6.2 innings, gave up 7 hits, no earned runs. So he's off to a good start.
Yeah, he's the Lee Flames commit, D2. Up north of Chattanooga, and he comes out getting ahead, working ahead in the count, working fast with his tempo, much like we saw Balin Tootin last night.
That pitch fouled off behind. The count is 0-2 on leadoff hitter Caden Ingram. Fouled back. So Ingram in there fighting with Bratcher.
Yeah, Scott mentioned in our pregame show that the Cardinals came in hitting at a .344 clip as a team. That's a very high team batting average. We'll see what they can muster against Mr. Bratcher.
Bratcher's pitch over the head of the batter, 1-2. Well, in a moment, you'll hear the rest of the story.
Oh, okay.
Bratcher delivers. Called strike 3. He sets the first man down. That's Caden Ingram, and that is a Hogan's Collision Center strikeout. Don't strike out on your auto body repair. Choose Hogan's in Tullahoma. The rest of the story is this, Ken. Tullahoma has a team ERA of 2.86 entering this game. Brighton 5.03.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we'll see how that plays out. Pitch is called strike, even though it was 3 inches off the plate. We'll take it.
Well, it starts off just like does Bratcher, as Tootin did last night with a backwards K, a strikeout looking on the first batter.
Weak grounder foul down the third baseline. 0-2 is the batter, the left fielder, Garrett Glass.
Yeah, so Bratcher 0-2, working way ahead on the first two hitters for the Cardinals.
I'd say Garrett Glass is the G-man.
Yeah.
Bratcher delivers just outside, 1-2.
Yeah, a good pitch, trying to get him to go fishing there. That pitch way out the strike zone. You want to kind of give him something up there that he can't get a hold of on 0-2 pitch.
Just outside, he checked his swing, held off, 2-2. Oh, my bad. He did not check his swing and hold off. He struck out for out number 2. Carson Hooper steps in. Hooper in 6 games hitting .444. We think their record is 2-4. Could be 2-5. I'm not sure. Rob?
Yeah, Hooper, the second baseman, steps in as a lefty.
Swing and a miss. So Bratcher, 2 straight strikeouts. Facing the number 3 hitter, a .400 hitter.
Swinging from the left side outfield, medium depth.
Just outside, 1-1.
Playing straight up. No shifts.
Pretty shallow.
Yeah.
Mason Bratcher. Just missed. 2-1 the count on Hooper.
Yeah, it looked like an off-speed pitch there by Bratcher. He has an arsenal of pitches, and he'll use them all tonight.
There's a high pop center field. And Fulmer drifts back, makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down for the Brighton Cardinals. We move to the bottom of the first. Tullahoma coming to bat. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hey, I'm Philip Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium. We head to the bottom of the first inning here. This first inning is brought to you by Dot Foods. They're hiring right now. Learn more at careers.foods.com. Let's continue with the Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration starting lineup for Tullahoma defensively. Balin Tootin is in center, Fulmer is in left field, and Hunter Hogan in right. The catcher tonight is Lemon. Pitching is Mason Bratcher. At shortstop, Cole. Third baseman, Fulks. Second baseman is Evans. And at first base, Andrew Zebick. So warming up there on the mound for the Cardinals, Brady Ray. Let's see what Ray has done pitching so far this year.
You looked that up, Scott. I just based what I'm seeing, just deceptive arm, a quick arm. He hides the ball well and comes basically from a three-quarter slot.
Yeah, you're an optimist, Ken. He's had 6.2 innings pitched, given up 16 hits, 11 runs, whatever.
Is this the man committed to also to a D2 school? Mississippi College. So he does have a college commit. So
he struggled out of the gates. We don't know.
Right.
He could be coming off an injury or something. We never know. But leading off of the Wildcats, last night's hero, I got to see him out in the parking lot today. Told him I misspelled his name and apologize. He just laughed. Balin Tootin steps in for the Wildcats. First pitch, and there for a strike.
Yeah, pitch caught the outside corner. But, yeah, if you watch his arm motion, it's a little deceptive. Three-quarter, Not sidearm, definitely three-quarter slot, but the ball comes out late, so he hides the ball really good. It's hard to pick it up from him.
By the way, that stat update is financed by Coffee County Bank. Believe in better, believe in Coffee County Bank, serving the Coffee County community for 50 years. 1-2 the count on Balin Tootin.
Fastball had some good zip on it. Normally, a guy that throws from that arm slot, the ball has good movement against the righties. It's lefties too.
Missed
Runs
outside,
out.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Just underway here at Grider Stadium, Mathis Field. 2-2 pitch is high, 3-2. Tootin leading off, got that great eye. Doesn't swing at too many bad balls. Ray's pitch, swung at a bad ball. Swung on a miss. Strikeout for Ray. 1 down here in the bottom of the first. And Andrew Fulmer, the left fielder, will step in. As you mentioned last night, Fulmer had a nice night. Really nice night. But Ray starts with a strikeout of Tootin on the left side, and now Fulmer, the right-hander, steps to the plate.
Yeah, he stayed on the outside corner of that whole sequence.
Oh, he drives it to left field, but Andrew out in front of it just a little bit. It's foul. Boy, you like that sound off the bat, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. He was coiled on that one, ready. Coiled to strike.
So did I sleep through the national anthem, or did we not have one? No. There's a grounder to third just outside the bag. Did the anthem before the JVs. Good deal.
So quickly, 0-2. Brady Ray ahead of the Tullahoma left fielder.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we started about 5:10 till 7, so a little bit late from the original start time, a little early from the 7 o'clock start time. Either way, we're glad you're here. Counts 1-2 on Andrew Fulmer. Outside, evens it up. Ray, the pitcher for Brighton, on the mound. The Cardinals out there in St. Louis Cardinals country. That's where Brighton is. That's big-time St. Louis Cardinals country. Off-speed pitch, totally fooled Andrew. 2 down quickly for Ray here in the bottom of the first. And now our pitcher and the number 3 hitter, Mason Bratcher, will step in.
Yeah, Bratcher with 3 singles last night, 3 for 3. To lead Tullahoma's offense.
And Mason now on the season hitting .381. 8 hits, 3 RBIs, 3 runs. There's a drive, base hit to right field, right center for Mason Bratcher. This is familiar, 2-out single by Mason Bratcher in the bottom of the first inning. That's what happened last night. Philip Lemon came up and doubled, and Mason scored. Now will Bryson Campbell, the designated hitter, will step to the plate, see if he can drive Mason Bratcher in. You know, as a pitcher, when you get on with 2 outs, you're just like, please, guys, come on, just get me around. Give me one. Just let me get one.
Yeah, Campbell moves up to the cleanup spot tonight. So he's ascending in the batting order. Coach has seen some nice things out of him.
There's a grounder to short, could be 2. Now it's a slow roller. He's going to have to go to first just in time. And that'll end the bottom of the first inning, brought to you by Dot Foods. We're scoreless at Grider Stadium. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Philip Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium as we move to the second inning here. Our second inning is presented by Brown's Body Shop. quality and dedication to get you back on the road at Brown's Body Shop. Scoreless here. Tullahoma had a hit at the bottom of the first, but unable to get anything going. So Mason Bratcher will open inning number 2 after setting down the first 3 Brighton Cardinals quickly.
Yeah, both pitchers looked impressive in the first inning, striking out their first 2 batters on the opposing teams. Looked pretty solid that first inning.
Mason, senior right-hander. Pitch a little outside. Could not check his swing. Strike 1. Mason, of course, was a quarterback for the football team 2 years ago.
Yeah, Chief's a good athlete. Chose to go full-time baseball.
Pop. Shortstop Cole fades back. Trevor lost his step. Center fielder calls him off, and Balin Tootin makes the catch. Got a little shaky there, dicey for a second, but Tootin had it covered. 1 down here in the top of the second. That brings up Brendan Killinger.
Yeah, certainly, smart play there. But, for Tootin, in that priority, the center fielder has priority over the shortstop on that one because he's coming in on the ball and has the best angle with shortstop going back, and he just called him off. And easier play for the center fielder there.
Bratcher's first pitch outside to Killinger.
Well, that's a play you got to practice. You take that pitching machine, set it up in there, and, we used to, in windy days in middle school, just when it was real blustery wind, just shoot that machine up all around the infield and outfield to really work on calling the ball. And you got to practice it.
You better practice it right now because it is a difficult time on a pop-up, no question about it. Killinger hitting .312 on the season. And he has no homers. They have no home runs as a team.
Well, they're throwing something at us that we did not see at all last night. Columbia's hitters were all right-handed hitters. Hit from the right side. We've already seen a couple lefties here tonight early in this lineup.
2-2 the count on Killinger. Mason looks for the sign from Lemon. And that pitch, beautiful pitch, must have been low. Full count. First one of the night for either pitcher. We're glad to have you here on Light Tube and the Duck, NFHS. Be sure and tell a friend where they can hear and watch Tullahoma High School athletics for just as long as they play. We'll be covering the whole baseball season. We will have the Duck will have Tullahoma State Tournament basketball game for you Thursday at 12:45 p.m. Tullahoma and Jackson Southside are fouled back out of play. Count remains full. At Murphy Center in the state tournament, Ken, I was checking of course, you know me, I'm an editor, right? I'm a proofer. That's what I do. So I can find a mistake in anything. I'm checking the TSSAA program for the Class 3A state tournament. It says Tullahoma beat Bartlett in 1960 and advanced to the second round. We know that's not true. Tullahoma's never won a state tournament basketball game, so I had to correct the TSSAA. Two outs here in the top of the second inning as Mason Bratcher cruising along, and Caden Gaines, the Brighton catcher, steps to the plate.
Yeah, Bratcher gets his third K of the game. I was checking the batter's name. Rob, was that a called or a? Called. Okay, called. So a backwards K there is second. Backwards K, three so far.
First pitch is high on Gaines. 1-0 the count. 2 down, nobody on. Top of the second, no score. Tullahoma and Brighton inside. So Mason falls behind on Gaines.
Yeah, 2 quick outs. So far, Bratcher mowing them down. The Tullahoma senior. And as you said, ex-quarterback for the Wildcats, did a good job. At the helm, we saw some exciting plays out of him on the gridiron.
2-1, the count on Gaines. Fastball, fouled back, evens it up at 2-2. Yeah, Tullahoma went 8-4. So, for Tullahoma, that's a pretty good year.
Mm-hmm. We look forward to his future with the Lee Flames, and we'll be tracking him.
Yeah, he'll have a big fan up there in Dr. Lawson. You know, he's up at Lee. Check swing, strikeout from Mason Bratcher, and he has set 6 Brighton Cardinals down. We move to the bottom of the second, scoreless. Back in 1 minute.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community. So no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium. We are in the bottom of the second inning, presented by Brown's Body Shop. Quality and dedication to get you back on the road. That is Brown's Body Shop in beautiful Tullahoma, Tennessee. Philip Lemon, the catcher, will lead off for the Wildcats as we're scoreless here, Tullahoma and Brighton. Bottom of the second.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 2 new players inserted into the lineup tonight that did not play against Columbia. Andrew Zebick on deck and Park Fulks due up after Zebick. So we'll get our first look at those two gentlemen.
Beautiful night in Tullahoma, Tennessee. For those of you listening around the world or watching on various whatever, if you're not here at the stadium and you're not able to see, you're listening to the game, just picture a perfect Grider Mathis Field. It's perfect. The stadium's in great shape, nice and clean. Just a wonderful setting for high school baseball. Concession stands, fantastic. Come on out to the ballpark if you're able. This is a nice experience. One of the best high school baseball stadiums in the southeast United States. It has been spotlighted many, many times as Grider Stadium. 1-0 the count on leadoff hitter for Tullahoma, Philip Lemon. There's a grounder to second. Nice hop, throw to first, 1 down. So Lemon grounds to second. That will bring up Andrew Zebick. Andrew playing first base tonight. Of course, the brother of former Wildcat William Zebick, and also Jacqueline Zebick and Sharon Zebick, his mama. All kind of Zebicks. We got lots of Zebicks. There's a pop-up, second base. Looks pretty clean. Could get lost. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. So an error on the second base. That's what we're talking about, folks. The twilight at Grider Stadium is tough on those pop-ups. I just said that.
Yeah.
Sure enough, second baseman, he had it all the way, but he didn't.
And it looked like to me that he only used one hand. So the cardinal sin in baseball on a fly ball is just using one hand to try to stab a fly ball.
So Zebick reaches on an error by the second baseman. Park Fulks steps to the plate.
Well, as a pitcher, that's demoralizing on the pitcher, too. A routine pop-up to second base on the infield, still in the dirt, just at the edge of the grass, and he pops it.
This is Fulks' first looking for Fulks' first hit of the season. This is his 6th time to bat this year. With Zebick on first. 1 out, 0-1 the count. Well, we like it when opposing pitchers focus on base runners, don't we, Ken? Because that usually leads to mistakes by somebody. Throws off the rhythm of the defense.
And the concentration of the pitcher.
Yes. Pitch missed. 1-1 the count on Fulks. Got a great opportunity to get a rally going here with 1 out, bottom of the second. No score. And fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
See if Park can move this runner here and have a successful plate appearance.
Tell you what, for somebody that doesn't have a hit this year, he's getting pretty good respect by that outfield.
He is.
Grounder to second. Could be two. Flip to second. Throw to first. In time, and Brighton turns the double play to end the second inning, presented by Brown's Body Shop. We're scoreless after 2 here at Grider Stadium, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
The third inning tonight is presented by Elk River Public Utility District. Hours of showers for pennies a day. Learn how natural gas can change your life at erpud.com. That's erpud.com, the sponsor of our third inning here tonight, and we move into that third inning. Only one hit tonight. That's by Tullahoma, an error made by Brighton. Neither one of those mistakes cost anything, and so we're 0-0 heading to the third. Ken, good ball game.
Natural gas. That's what we're seeing again tonight out of both these pitchers. Both pitchers last night, Columbia and Tullahoma. Of course, Tullahoma's pitcher hurls the no-hitter. But both these pitchers look impressive. Shutout going only one hit in the contest thus far.
Bratcher delivers to the leadoff man. Swung on and missed. It's Jackson Tillman, the shortstop, leading off the top of the third here for the Cardinals. 0-1 the count.
7, 8, and 9, 6 up and 6 down this 4 strikeouts for Mr. Bratcher.
Fouled back this way, 0-2. Bratcher quickly ahead of Tillman.
Love the pace of these Tullahoma pitchers we've seen. They take the ball, get their signal, and bring it.
Bratcher's pitch popped up out of play, still 0-2.
They really attack the hitters.
Yeah, Tullahoma's pitchers are aggressive. I like that.
You know, I'm sure that's something they've been, trained from Coach Morris, really, in the pitching mentality.
He sure was, with that wicked, nasty slider. Mm-hmm. I can remember watching a game when Brian was with Florida, and he was on the mound, and the commentators were saying this is the most wicked slider in the game today. And that thing was just it was it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And the thing is, when he was just so physically imposing when he was in high school too. He played shortstop, great athlete. I remember watching him play multiple times. But great hitter, hit from the left side, but just a power righty, and he didn't really have to use a whole lot of off-speed pitches in high school. But
1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. He struck him out. Mason Bratcher with his 5th strikeout of the night. And one down here in the top of the third, Drew Lajour steps to the plate. Lajour from Grand Paris.
That 344 team batting average of the Cardinals is dipping quickly.
I'll say this, Lajour is sure a big man.
There you go.
Lajour is huge. Of course, they don't have heights and weights. There's a high pop, second base. Shortstop, second base, caught. 2 down here in the top of the third inning. Nice play there by Aiden Evans.
Yeah, that's a good job. Good communication there. You had 3 guys circling around the ball. Your short, second, and center fielder ball between all 3 of them. You really want to, teach there for your fielder to call it 3 times. Whoever calls it 3 times out loud, they own it. Let them have it.
Yes, sir. Will do. 2 down, nobody on. Number 9 hitter, Hunter Jones. Mr. Jones swings and misses for strike 1.
Evan Tomlin, the number one pitcher for Tullahoma, Balin Tootin, number 2, the Class 3A Player of the Year last year. And Bratcher and Tootin, based on what we've seen the last 2 nights, boy, what a formidable top 2.
It's going to be tough for those district foes every Monday and Tuesday,
isn't
it?
It sure is.
0-2 the count on Jones as Mason Bratcher tries to set down his 9th straight batter. Fastball untouchable. Swung on and missed, and the top of the 3rd inning is over. Tullahoma and Brighton scoreless. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hey, I'm Phil Hill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Tullahoma and Brighton scoreless here on a Tuesday night at Grider Stadium, the home of the Class 3A baseball state champion Tullahoma Wildcats. This 3rd inning is presented by the Elk River Public Utility District. Hours of showers for pennies a day. Learn how natural gas can change your life at erpud.com. Does it seem like I just read that? Yes, because these innings are just flying by. We've had 1 hit and 1 error. Other than that, it's going quick here in the bottom of the 3rd. But I don't know. It'd be a nice time to slow it down, Ken, and plate 5 or 6.
Yeah, pitchers duel, and this is the part of the lineup that has been dangerous for Tullahoma. Really, last year now was last night. Hunter Hogan reached all 3 times, had 2 singles and a base on ball, scored a run and stole a base. So he had himself a night last night.
I promise you, Hunter Hogan is one of the best number 8 hitters anywhere around. He probably belongs in the top 5. There's a grounder to 3rd, tough play, bobbled, no chance. E6 on the Brighton Cardinals, and Hunter Hogan, who's a little gimpy over there, successfully gets to first base. That was hard to handle, a hot shot to 3rd. And
right on the line. 3rd baseman kind of shading the line there, but first pitch swinging there, Hogan aggressive there, and he's on base for the 4th straight time in the last 2 games.
So Trevor Cole will step in at shortstop.
First time tonight Tullahoma's had the leadoff hitter on. Let's see if we can make something good happen. Possible bunt situation here. We'll see.
Trevor hitting .300 coming into this at bat. And there's a grounder, a seeing eye grounder between 3rd and short. Tullahoma's got a little something going here in the bottom of the 3rd inning with the first 2 batters on base. That's Hogan and Cole. We go back to the top of the order now with Balin Tootin.
Well, we just said this was the part of Tullahoma's order that was dangerous. Sometimes you get to the 8-9 hitters and they're virtually automatic put-outs, but not with the Tullahoma Wildcats.
These guys are they're just excellent at the bottom of the order. We saw that over and over last year. Rallies getting started at the bottom, and then you go to the top. Here's Tootin. Grounder to 2nd. Bobbled. Tootin's fast. Throw to 1st. Did he get him? Ooh. That was really close, but they got him. So Tootin out at 1st, but he really did his job. Hit it to the right side of the – or whatever. He advanced the runners. He did his job. Andrew Fulmer now has a great opportunity for a couple of RBIs with 1 out, men on 2nd and 3rd.
Well, Tullahoma getting after it on the first pitches. Another first pitch swing there, being very aggressive because that first pitch normally in the zone you want to take. There's another first pitch swing.
Fouled back. That came from the top, right? Guys go after him first pitch.
Yeah.
So Fulmer behind 0-1.
That's just another hitting approach. It's aggressive. It really shows the mentality of the Wildcat skipper over there on
inside.
On
gets
Brian
away
Morris.
From the catcher, but Hogan not able to come home. Didn't go to the backstop, just went to catcher's left about 15 feet. Of course, here at Grider Stadium, if it goes to the backstop, everybody gets a base because nobody's going to get it and throw anybody out unless it bounces right back, and we've seen that before too, where it bounces right back to the catcher. High, outside, 2-1 the count on Fulmer.
You know, as aggressive as Telehoma is on the first pitch swinging, you know, at some point you want to tell your pitcher you're going to have to throw some off-speed first pitches.
Fulmer just reaches out and golfs it into left field for a base hit. Hunter Hogan will score. Cole will stop at third, and Andrew Fulmer drives in run number 1 for the Tullahoma Wildcats in the person of Hunter Hogan, who gets the score. So Fulmer with the RBI, and Mason Bratcher will step in now with runners at first and third and 1 out.
So that's an RBI for Fulmer.
Run scored for Hogan, and we still got a rally going. See if Tullahoma tries to steal second here and eliminate the force play. Pitch from Ray, catches the outside corner. Strike 1, Mason Bratcher at the plate here. Mason singled in the first inning, but was stranded.
Yeah, he's hot. He has 4 straight singles and 4 straight plate appearances.
That's right. Had 3 last night. Wow, Ken. Good math.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, he's hot right now. So, you know, the danger of throwing back to first, you got to go on third. So if it squirts away from the first baseman, I'm sure we'll be alert to score that run.
Pitch is 4 inches off the outside corner, but called a strike, and Mason quickly behind 0-2. So he's going to be protecting the plate. Throw to first, not in time. Fulmer back. Trevor Cole on third. Andrew Fulmer on first. Tullahoma leads 1-0. 1 out. Bottom of the third. Throw to first, not in time.
You know, Bratcher going to be wise here. Anything close, he's going to be swinging the middle.
So nothing else, you want to get that runner home at third. Mason lines it to center field. Caught by the center fielder. Here comes Trevor Cole. No play at the plate. He's safe. And Andrew Fulmer will take second on the errant throw. So Fulmer takes second on the bad throw. 2 down here. The runner scores. Tullahoma leads 2-0 with Fulmer at second and Bryson Campbell stepping to the plate.
So that's going to go as a sac fly, RBI for Bratcher, and a throwing error on the center fielder home. Just skipped over the catcher's head and allowed Fulmer to advance to second.
Color in your runs good. That helps me later, partner. Yeah, Tullahoma leading 2-0 now. Runner on second. Good opportunity for Campbell. Throw to second, not in time.
Well, Tullahoma doing the damage with the bottom part of the order. 8 and 9 get on, and they score. Now Cats up 2-0 here in the bottom of the third.
I'm not sure Andrew Fulmer landed very comfortably out there at second base when he came back to the bag. Umpire gives him a few seconds. I love that about baseball. Umpires will give you a few seconds to gather yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And now Ray delivers out way outside, gets away from the catcher. That's going to send Fulmer to third, and he'll give him a little hint that he might come home. We've seen it before because when the catcher gets the ball, Ken, he's still way back here.
Oh, yeah.
And so they have to run up or, throw it to the pitcher. So we've seen guys come home on take 2 bases on wild pitches here at Grider Stadium. Tullahoma 90 feet away from a 3-0 lead, but 2 outs to Bryson Campbell.
So Fulmer, who had the RBI single, now at third with 2 outs. Let's see if Bryson can deliver a clutch 2-out hit here. He's got good wheels.
Ray's pitch grounded to second. Fielded cleanly, throw to first in time. We've completed 3 innings here at Grider Stadium on a beautiful Tuesday in Tullahoma. The Wildcats lead the Brighton Cardinals 2-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units, too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium as we enter the top of the fourth inning. The fourth inning is cared for by Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital, offering full emergency care 24/7. Now, let me rephrase that for you. If you go to Vanderbilt Heart and for an emergency, they're not going to be closed. They're going to be open. That's what 24/7 means, I think, right? Learn something new every day. You do. Mason Bratcher is dealing on the mound for the Wildcats. He has set down 9 consecutive Brighton Cardinals. And they go back to the top of the order now with Caden Ingram. Again, this Brighton team just north of Milligan. Almost to cut between Milligan and Covington is Brighton High School. So they've come east, played Shelbyville last night. I think they have one more mid-state game tomorrow, and then they head back, probably on their spring break as well. Tullahoma, of course, on its spring break. First pitch from Mason, strike one on Ingram.
Home plate umpire giving outside corner strikes.
Fastball. Squared to bunt, but really never attempted it. Called strike, 0-2.
On big hole here for Ingram. He took a called third strike his first plate appearance.
Just got a piece of it, fouled it back this way. We've only been here 2 games, Kim, but batters are just pounding the press box.
They are.
Pounding it.
Looked a little late. Good fastball, good heat on that one by Mason.
0-2 count. Bratcher. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Another Hogan's Collision Center strikeout. Don't strike out on your auto body repair. Call Hogan's Collision Center in Tullahoma. 1 down now. Number 2 hitter Garrett Glass, the G-Man, steps up. He was set down looking.
G-Man got K'd last time up.
Yeah.
The fate of many of these Cardinal batters tonight. That's
Squares to bunt, bunts it foul, 1 strike.
Yeah, and that I know against a big pitcher like this that's pounding the zone, getting lots of strikeouts. You know that the bunt is a threat. Coming into the middle inning, so they've tried 2 here, or squared on the first one, last batter, and now this guy bunts it foul.
Mason Bratcher has 7 strikeouts. We're in the top of the 4th. Just missed, a little low, maybe inside. 1-1 the count on Glass.
Well, that's the thing about Mason. He's all around the plate, so his misses are close misses, and that's going to aid him as this game continues.
Just a bit outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Garrett Glass here in the top of the 4th. Tullahoma leading 2-0. And that stat is brought to you by Coffee County Bank, serving our community for over 50 years. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Garrett Glass.
Big pitch there for Bratcher to get the count back even. You don't want to fall down 3-1. So he evens it here, 1 pitch away from another strikeout.
And there it is. Caught the outside corner of the plate. You could say he painted it black. Strikeout number 8 for Mason Bratcher. Another Hogan's Collision Center strikeout. The absolute best sponsor ever for a particular thing, at least for these first 2 baseball games.
Yeah, three of the strikeouts are called third strikes.
Swing and a miss by Carson Hooper, and he's behind 0-1. So we had 15 last night and 7. We've got 8
Home
now.
base.
We're still in the 4th.
Yeah.
Bratcher outside 1-1. Well, you know that Mason had to think after Balin's performance last night. I'm going to try to get me one of those.
It's kind of a feeding frenzy. Yeah, feeding off each other there. And well, the Wildcat in the last inning, the Wildcat dugout was really uprooting Balin on last night, and he came through a massive celebration.
2-1 the count
pitch
on Hooper. Called strike. Evens it up at 2-2. Yeah, that once I got home and everything, it kind of hit me really how big a deal it was.
Oh, yeah.
I went back and watched the replay, and we didn't make it as big a deal as it should have been. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Strikeout number 9 for Mason Bratcher. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tullahoma leads 2-0. Back in 1 minute.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community. So no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, brought to you by Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. Full emergency care every day, all day. A scoring update from across town presented by Coffee County Bank. A final, softball. Tullahoma Lady Cats beat Franklin County 10-3 over behind East Middle School tonight. Congratulations to the Lady Cats on their win.
An absolute whipping.
We will see them before too long.
April 1st.
April 1. So Philip Lemon to lead off for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the 4th, leading 2-0. And that's just never enough for me. I know Mason's pitching great, but it's time for another rally here. Get started with a cleanup hitter. There he goes. Grounder right back through the box. Great play by the shortstop. Wide throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and Philip Lemon is safe with an infield single to open the bottom of the 4th. Agree, guys?
Absolutely, yeah. The shortstop did a great job just to get his glove on the ball, and pulling it back, but it took a miraculous throw as well. The Derek Jeter type throw from there. Infield single.
So we will have a pinch runner for the Wildcats. Xander Pogue in to run for Tullahoma as Zebic steps to the plate. Andrew with an opportunity to continue this 4th inning start for the Wildcats. Man at first, nobody out.
And Zebic reached on the error to the second baseman, his first at bat.
Andrew, kind of tall young man. All the Zebics are tall.
Poe dancing over there at first, got a pretty good lead.
Throw to first, not in time. Both parents were excellent athletes in high school. Of course, Bill was a great golfer, and Sharon, volleyball, basketball. Throw to first, not in time. Worry about him, Mr. Ray. Don't worry about the man at the plate, right? Andrew Zebic, don't worry about him. Worry about the runner. There's a pitch, high. 2-0 the count on Andrew.
Yeah, Tullahoma looking to poised to have a big inning here, break this game wide open.
Fouled out of play, 2-1. Ken, March Madness begins tonight. Who you got to win it all?
I think the Florida Gators are playing the best basketball right now in the country. So, will you take the SEC or the field? So, several multiple SEC teams could win it all this year.
That's not what I asked you, what conference was going to win it. I asked you what team was going to win it. You said the Florida Gators.
You're going to make – yeah, I'll have to take Florida.
3-1 the count on Zebic. Throw to first, back. Yeah, the dugout is real quick to pick up a throw to first.
Yeah, I was shocked actually to see Auburn get a number 1 seed by losing 3 of their last 4 games and not even making
There's a pop-up. That's going to be hard to handle. Hard to handle. It is not handled, but the runner at first had to wait, and so he's thrown out at second.
Yeah, that's going to go 4-6.
Yeah, and Zebic reaches on a fielder's choice.
Yep.
Yeah, it was dropped as we felt like it was going to be because it was just in a weird place. But pinch runner had to hold his own there to not get doubled up. So Park Fulks will step in with 1 out now and still a runner at first.
Now Fulks hit into a 4-6-3 double play. His first at bat.
Check swing, ball. 1-0 the count. As the home plate umpire looks to the field umpire. Of course, only 2 umpires in high school.
Yeah, Brighton having trouble with infield flies. That's 2 drops now, 1 on the second baseman, 1 on the first.
Grounder to third. Couldn't get the runner at second. Throw to first. Takes a bounce, but he got him. So 2 down and a runner at second. As Fulks grounds out. And it'll be up to Hunter Hogan.
Yeah, it's going to be a 5-3 ground out, but first baseman made a great play digging that ball. That ball gets by. That's a run there. So first baseman did a good job. That's Drew Lazure to save a run for the Cardinals and keep them in this game.
Tullahoma's leading hitter Hunter Hogan steps to the plate. Low ball 1. Hunter came into this game hitting .429. Of course, last night helped. In the early season, you have a big night. It moves a lot. Runner leads at second, 2 down. Pitch is called strike. 1-1 the count on Hogan. I don't know if there's anybody I'd rather have at bat, Ken, with 2 outs and a runner on second than Hunter Hogan. He's just got a way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest, there are 3 or 4 guys that I would take, but Hunter's certainly one of them.
Yeah, he's unflappable. Swings at good hittable pitches, good plate discipline, but he's aggressive when that ball's hittable. Puts it in play. Good contact hitter.
2 outs, 2-1 count on Hunter Hogan. Fouled out of play. Wonder how many balls are in Wilkins Stadium on an average night after a baseball game. I'd say 15 is a pretty good guess, yeah. We should start a new business, selling used baseballs.
Yeah.
I'm sure Coach Olive would appreciate that. Pitch is low. Hogan lays off of it. Full count, 2 outs. Runner at second. May or may not be going. Sometimes you do. Just to try to confuse everybody.
Couple foul offs. Hogan has worked the count full here. See if he can get a clutch 2-out RBI.
Raised pitch outside. And Hunter Hogan is on base with a walk. Tullahoma has 2 runners now with 2 out. And the number 9 hitter, Trevor Cole, will step in with a chance to keep it going, Ken. The bottom of this order doing it again. Let's see if Trevor can get back to Balin Tootin, right?
Yeah, he singled to left last time up, scored in the third.
Yeah, we're in the 4th.
Yeah, in the third.
Tullahoma now with 4 hits, 2 runs. Brighton, 2 errors. Cole. Watches a call, strike 1. Ray has pitched pretty doggone good, really. He's as typical of teams that come into Grouder Stadium. His defense has let him down.
Yep.
There's a grounder to short. Bobbled. Everybody's safe. I tell you, that shortstop, that's a couple for him. Everybody's safe. And Tullahoma's got the bases loaded with 2 outs and Balin Tootin at the plate.
Yeah, it's an E6 right there, so critical defensive. As Scott mentioned, Mr. Ray doing a good job on the mound. Your defense has got to make the play there. They've had 2 drops on the infield, an error by third, error by shortstop now. So this is danger zone for the Cardinals.
Pitch to Tootin, outside, ball 1.
Balin Tootin is due at the plate.
The pressure's on Ray. there's no place to put Balin Tootin, so you got to be around the strike zone, and that's dangerous. Line to center field. It's going to fall. 1 run is in. 2 runs will score. Throw comes home, so the runner takes second and third, and Tullahoma's on the board, a big hit. And the Wildcats score 2, a 2 RBI hit for Balin Tootin. Tell you, man, the guy's just a ball player. We're going to get a pitching change here, I think, by the Brighton Cardinals. So stations along the line, be prepared if that's going to happen.
And we're going to score that as single. They advanced on the throw, so it's not going to be a double for Tootin, although he advanced to second base. So 2 RBI single there for the Wildcat center fielder. Big clutch hit there with 2 outs. And that's what happens when you have an error on the infield that should have got you the 3rd out of the inning. You pay the price.
And that's also what happens when the bottom of the order produces for you. The top of the order, they're producers. That's why they're at the top of the order.
It.
And Ray's going to stay in. So just a visit from his manager here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Tullahoma now leading 4-0.
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, you come out and say, hey, buddy, shake it off. Not your fault. You should have been out of the inning unscathed with no runs, and
that's really
defense
true.
hurt you there.
Yeah. Andrew Fulmer now steps in with runners at 2nd and 3rd and 2 down. Fulmer can really separate the Cats from the Cardinals here. Called strike 1.
Fulmer had an RBI single last inning, so let's see if he can keep it going and played his teammate to stretch his lead to 5.
Or 6.
Or 6, yep.
Fouled out of play, 0-2. Andrew, again, will be closely protecting the strike zone here.
Well, the trend's early for Tullahoma. Great pitching the last 2 nights.
Andrew lays off the outside pitch.
Bottom of the order producing, as you said, and clutch 2-out hitting. That's been the 3 dynamics, really, that we've seen.
Inside, Andrew ducks, and it misses him. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And one more common theme between these first 2 games we've done is poor defense by the opposition.
Yeah, we've really seen that tonight, for sure.
Grounder to 3rd. Oh, he got it. Throw to 1st. Just in time to get Fulmer. That was another close play. But Tullahoma plates 2 more runs here in the 4th inning, cared for by Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. After 4, the Wildcats lead 4-0. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
We have played 4 innings here at Grider Stadium. Tullahoma leads Brighton by a score of 4-0. We move to the top of the 5th. The 5th inning is presented by Minuteman Press. Yard signs, stickers, decals, promotional items, they're all available at Minuteman Press on North Jackson Street right here in beautiful downtown Tullahoma, Tennessee. We are on, we're down at Big Springs Park is where we are. Grider Stadium, Mathis Field, the home of the defending state champion Wildcats, who are seeking their 4th consecutive victory. They lead Brighton 4-0. And leading off for the Cardinals is the pitcher, Brady Ray. Done a nice job, Ken. He just hadn't gotten much help.
Oh, yeah.
Bratcher delivers. First pitch in there for strike 1. Mason's basically been ahead of hitters the whole game. Got 9 strikeouts.
You faced the minimum thus far.
Swing and a miss. Quickly ahead, 0-2 is Mason Bratcher.
Ahead. Yeah, that's also another trend. That's leading to the success of these Wildcat pitchers is working way ahead of these hitters, and they're really digging out of a hole.
Mason shakes him off a couple of times, throws what he wants, strikes him out. Strikeout number 10. Hogan's Collision Center. Don't strike out on your auto body repair, because you can strike out on your auto body repair, but don't. Go to Hogan's in Tullahoma. 1 out now in the top of the 5th, and it's Brandon Killinger for the Cardinals. Killinger, good patience outside there. Ball 1.
Well, another thing that we've seen the last 2 nights is really Tootin and Bratcher throwing first pitch strikes. And, the difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is huge.
Grounder to short. Cole scoops it up, throw to first in time, 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Nice play by shortstop Trevor Cole, who played second last year, has moved over to short, and he got a nice bounce, good balance on his throw, and got the runner 2 outs.
Yeah, and what you want to do as a fielder, you want to field that ball and then get your momentum going towards the target you're throwing to. He did a really good job, good glove transition to the hand, get rid of the ball quick, made a perfect throw to first.
That's what I notice about Brighton infielders. They're backing up when they're catching it. Fouled back, Mason ahead 0-1 here to Caden Gaines, who struck out his first time up. But, Tullahoma fielders moving forward most of the time.
Yeah, you really want to take your body momentum towards your target to shorten your throw.
There's a line drive to second, stabbed out of the air for the out.
Whoa.
Beautiful play for the Wildcats.
Unreal.
By Tullahoma's Aiden Evans to end the 5th inning. And we move to, the bottom of the 5th to end the top of the 5th. Tullahoma leads 4-0 back in just 1 minute.
I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Tullahoma leads Brighton 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, presented by Minuteman Press. Yard signs, stickers, promotional items, decals. Maybe you want to run for office and get some signs made. You can do that at Minuteman Press. I tell you, Derek and the crew at Minuteman can really make you pretty much anything you want when it comes to signage type stuff. Print it, design it, whatever you need at Minuteman Press. They sponsor our 5th inning here with Tullahoma leading 2-0. And for the Wildcats, Ken leading off
Bratcher
is Mason Bratcher. So the heart of Tullahoma's order in the 5th here, 3, 4, and 5 hitters.
Bratcher 1 for 1 with an RBI. He's got a single, and then a sac fly does not count as an at-bat, but he's got an RBI through that. So 1 for 1.
So Ray still on the mound for the Cardinals. And how many hits has Ray given up? 5 hits. I guess that's right in front of me. How about pitches? How many pitches is Ray at? 56. So he's been pretty economical. Like I say, he's done a good job. They've committed 3 errors, and those errors really hurt. They probably all led to runs or something. Bratcher steps in with a chance to increase this lead. The Wildcats looking for insurance in the bottom of the 5th, and with that cut, Mason was looking for the fence.
Yeah.
But he missed it, strike 1. Ray stumbled off the mound. He could be hurt. He's kind of lost his balance a little bit and didn't throw the ball. If there was a runner on, it would have been a balk, but nobody on, nobody hurt. It's a ball called because if you start to throw it, you got to throw it. So 1-1 now, the count on Mason Bratcher. High and tight. Mason lays off 2-1.
A little chin music there by Ray.
Yeah, I don't think he liked looking embarrassed, kind of falling off the mound. There's a one right in the strike zone, and Mason Bratcher guides it into left field for a base hit, just out of reach of the Brighton shortstop. And Mason Bratcher is on again with his second hit of the second hit of the night. Mason's got a sacrifice fly and 2 singles, so he's 2 for 2.
Yeah, I tell you what, Mr. Bratcher went 3 for 3, but did not get the player of the game last night because his teammate threw a 15-strikeout no-hitter, but he's poising himself for that position tonight. 5
straight hits for Mason Bratcher. That brings up Bryson Campbell. Nobody on, runner on first, called strike.
Let's see what the Wildcat cleanup hitter can do here. Grounded out to short and grounded out to second. So he's put the ball in play both times. The middle of the infield, you want to stay away from the middle here.
A little bit low, 1-1 to Campbell.
Lots of room down the right field line. He had a near double down the line last night, just a couple feet foul.
And Campbell is a
junior.
Yeah. Got to feel pretty good, right? Junior. Hitting cleanup for the defending state champs on a Tuesday night. Right down the middle. 1-2 the count now on Bryson Campbell.
Yeah, ball definitely had some run on it. Had some cut on that one, so a tough pitch. We need a 2-strike hit here by Campbell. See if he can deliver.
Nobody out. Runner at first is Mason Bratcher. Way outside. Campbell gives it a cut, misses. So out number 1 for the Wildcats. I don't know. If I was Mason, Coach is going to pinch run for Mason. I probably would have done that right after he got to first. But either way, you want to protect your pitcher, and the pinch runner is Justin Franks.
Well, that's where that 3/4 arm slot, almost not quite side arm, but 3/4 arm slot, that ball on the outside corner. Tough pitch to hit there.
Throw to first, not in time.
Ray tough on the righties.
So Philip Lemon gives it a nice rip, fouls it away. 0-1 the count on Tullahoma's catcher.
Lemon's 1 for 2, grounded out to second baseman in the second, and then the 4 singled up the middle.
So Frank, pinch runner at first, and Lemon the batter. Off-speed pitch, called for a strike. Lemon falls behind 0-2.
Oh, this is a good pitcher that Tullahoma facing. Mr. Ray is committed to Mississippi College, an NAIA school. Or is that a D2 school? D2 school.
Throw to
in
first.
Mississippi.
Runner back in time.
So he does a good job out there. Good pitcher.
Yeah, these guys going to Brighton and this kid going to Northeast Mississippi, they play each other, so they'll see each other down the road. Ray delivers high. 1-2 is the count on Tullahoma's catcher, Philip Lemon. Philip tonight, single and a ground out.
Modest lead there on first. Nothing too crazy.
Rip to left field, base hit.
Possible extra bases.
Runner will try for third. Here comes the throw, safely at third. Now Lemon will go to second, and with 1 out, Tullahoma has runners at second and third, and Andrew Zebick coming to the plate.
I'm going to score that a double, Scott. Ball down the left field line. So we're going to give Lemon a double on that one.
All right, Ken.
Yeah.
You say so.
Yeah, double. No way to throw the runner out on third base, and just going to score that a double. So Lemon, 2 for 3.
Xander
Big
Pogue
hit.
is the pinch runner at second base. Pinch runners at second and third, 1 out. And this is Zebick. First pitch Called strike. Infield is in. Plays at the plate. No force play. Zebic with a chance to really do some damage here.
Put the ball in play both times.
High pop. It's behind first base. It's trouble. It's going to be trouble. Nobody can get it. It drops in for a hit. 1 run will score, and the runner will stop at third. So a RBI single for Andrew Zebic to right field. You could tell right off the bat those guys didn't have a clue where that ball was. So that's a base hit for Zebic. Tullahoma leads 5-0. Here in the bottom of the 5th. And still some room for damage here as Park Fulks steps in with 1 out. Runners at first and third now. Tullahoma leading 5-0.
That's an RBI for Zebic.
Yep. First pitch, high and outside, called strike 1.
Park now with the RBI opportunity. Tullahoma first and third. Only 1 out still.
Ray's pitch, high and tight on Fulks.
Scott, do we have any bullpen activity in the Cardinal bullpen at this time?
There's 6 guys throwing, Ken. No, there's no activity.
Okay. We might want to loosen somebody up here. Tell
yeah,
this game's starting to get away from
I want to correct that. There's 3 guys hanging out in the bullpen. They're not in uniform or anything. They look like they're my age. So, yeah, there's activity in the bullpen. It's probably not something we want to reproduce on the air, would be my guess. 2-1 the count. Throw to first, not in time. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Park Fulks with an opportunity to drive in another run here. Tullahoma leading 5-0, but you never get enough in baseball. High drive right field. If he picks it up, it'll be clean, and he does for out number 2. So Fulks gave it a ride, and the runner will score. Sacrifice fly for Park Fulks, and Tullahoma leads 6-0 now with 2 outs. It's a way to drive in that run.
Yeah, good at bat, puts the ball in play. He's put it in play all 3 times. That's a RBI sac fly. That works. Successful plate appearance.
You know, I think I'll just start calling this guy the natural, right? Hunter Hogan steps in for the Wildcats. Runner at first, 2 down.
Hollywood Hogan.
Well, you know, as much as that pitch looked like from up here that it maybe is not a strike, he's called it consistently the whole game.
Yep, both sides.
0-1 the count. Ray to Hogan. A little bit low, evens it at 1-1. As we cross the 8 o'clock hour here at Grider Stadium. Appreciate you tuning in on Light Tube and the Duck and NFHS. We will be here all season long. You follow these defending state champion Tullahoma Wildcats. I got a feeling they're going to have a nice finish, and we're going to ride it with them. 1-2 the count on Hogan. Pop back this way. Catcher gives it a nice effort, but can't quite get to it, and the count remains 1-2. Chris Barstad, of course, tonight is our producer, engineer, camera operator, audio engineer, roadie. Let's see. I think that's about it. I think that's about all he does. So he contributes a little. Ken Keller, on the other hand, has spent all day preparing for this game.
all day working my other 2 jobs.
Well, you know, Ken, I'll just tell you, that working's for the birds, man. I'm done. There's a line drive, center field. Is it going to fall? No. Caught on the run, nice play. And the 5th inning is over, but the Wildcats add 2 more. Tullahoma now leads 6-0. Minuteman Press brought you that 5th inning. We move to the 6th in just 1 minute.
It's football time, and Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma.
Tullahoma leads Brighton 6-0 as we move to the top of the 6th inning. The Wildcats are 6 outs away from victory number 4. Tullahoma's won 3 in a row by a combined score of 24-1. And right now leads 6-0. Tullahoma with 8 hits. Brighton has made 3 errors. Mason Bratcher takes the mound for the 6th here with, 10 strikeouts?
Yep.
First pitch called strike 1. Mason, just an absolutely dominating performance so far tonight. Pitch called strike 2. Fire. Batter just cannot keep up with it.
10
This is
strikeouts.
Caden Ingram, the leadoff hitter for the Cardinals.
I got Jackson Tillman. 7, 8, 9 here.
Okay, Tillman here, my bad. Move your fingers, Ken, I can't see. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. Strikeout number 11 for Mason Bratcher, 1 down in the top of the 6th. Drew Lazure will step to the plate. A big man. I don't know, I'm guessing 6'4", 250 maybe? He's big. He gets hold of it. See ya. So far, nobody's gotten a hold of anything on Mason Bratcher. First pitch outside, ball 1. Trying to get the big man to chase.
One of the few Cardinal hitters that's actually put the ball in play tonight, flied out to second base, his only at bat. 0 for 1.
There's a line shot to right field. Hogan creeps up, settles under it. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. And that'll bring up Hunter Jones, the number 9 hitter for the Cardinals. I think we're going to have a pinch hitter here as the coach is walking toward the plate, probably to tell the umpire. Let's see. 26. That's Hunter Jones. So I guess he's playing bat boy. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. Well, they're carrying their own bats back to the dugout tonight.
Brighton with a little activity. Somebody's probably going to get a chance to throw the bottom of this 6th inning here for the Cardinals. Somebody else, I should say. And so Mason's first pitch is strike in there on Hunter Jones. 0-1 the count. Fouled back quickly. Mason Bratcher ahead, 0-2. Nobody on, 2 down, top of the 6th. Cats lead 6-0. Cats won last night 6-0. 0-2 count on Jones. Mason off speed, must have been a little high because it was certainly over the plate. 1-2 the count. Good consistency behind the plate tonight. Bratcher's pitch, there's a curveball again, and he punches him out. Strikeout number 12 for Mason Bratcher. We move to the bottom of the 6th. Tullahoma leads 6-0. You're watching Tullahoma High School Sports. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community. So no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Tullahoma Wildcats lead the Brighton Cardinals 6-0. Bryson Cooper is the new pitcher. Carson Hooper. I said Bryson Cooper. It's Carson Hooper is the new pitcher for Brighton. He was at second base, so he'll move in and work this final bottom of the 6th. We hope it's the final at bat for Tullahoma. And leading off for the Wildcats is Trevor Cole, the shortstop. Trevor tonight, 1 for 1. He had a single, scored a run, and reached on an error. And as you know, errors, sacrifice flies, walks, they don't count as an official at bat. So if you ever get confused that somebody you know has batted 3 times and somebody says they're 2 for 2, well, why is that? That's why. A walk, an error, sacrifice fly. You know, Ken, you always just assume that everybody knows all the little ins and outs of baseball, but there's so many. I think it's our job to kind of remind folks of some of those things.
Well, when you come to a baseball field, you can see at any night you can see something you've never seen before. Never.
That's what the way it is when I go to your house.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the great thing about the game of baseball, that it's an incredible game. That's why it's called America's pastime. Such a treat each night you go out. You don't know what you're in store for. Like
Trevor
a box
Cole
of candies.
Leads off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Tullahoma Wildcats. First pitch from Hooper is fouled sharply into the Wildcat dugout. Everybody's okay. Somebody's smoking in the stadium. Outside, 1-1 the count on Cole, leading off here for Tullahoma in the bottom of the 6th inning. Wildcats with 8 hits tonight. Pitch is grounded to third, but foul. Now 1-2 the count.
Well, Coach Morris has really got to be happy with what he's seen out of the Wildcats. Clutch 2-out hits, impeccable pitching the last few nights.
That one hits Trevor Cole. He didn't try to move. He didn't have to. It was an off-speed pitch. Cole is on first to open up the bottom of the 6th. We go back to the top of the order, and that means Balin Tootin, who is 1 for 3, has 2 RBIs. He drove in 2 runs in the, 5th?
Yep.
4th, in the 4th inning.
5th, last inning. We're in the 6th now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, last inning.
Tootin's RBI came in the 4th.
Did it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
High, ball 1 to Balin Tootin.
Yep, you're right.
Thank you. Man on first, nobody out. Can never get enough runs. You just want your hitters to stay hot, right? Keep getting that feel of a solid base hit. We don't know anything about this reliever really for the Cardinals. Hooper, I guess we can find out if he's pitched any this year. Popped up, out of play. Nobody can get to it.
Yeah, Tootin's still looking for that inside pitch he can pull.
Hooper has not pitched
drive
this year, so this is his first inning of the season, at least statistically as far as we know. 2-1 the count on Balin Tootin. Trevor Cole at first, nobody out. Hooper, long look. And then Tootin flies to left field. Caught for out number 1. So our next broadcast here on the Light Tube Sports Network will be Thursday evening as Spring Hill comes to Grider Stadium. I think that's a 6:30 start as well, confirmed. So you Light Tube folks, baseball Thursday, 6:15 right here. You Duck folks, basketball Thursday, 12:45 from Murphy Center. Pitch is low and outside to Andrew Fulmer with 1 out, runner on first. Bottom of the 6th. Wildcats have looked outstanding tonight. And there's a line shot to third. It's a fair ball. He's going to run for a while. Cole will round third, and Brian Morris will stop him there. A stand-up double for Andrew Fulmer with one out in the bottom of the sixth. Keep the bats hot.
Now batting number 10.
Mason Bratcher will step in. Speaking of hot bats, Mason is 2 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. He has 5 straight hits. Runners now on second and third with one out. As our visitors from Memphis, body language is not good right now. Not good at all. I'm sure, on the other side of the state, they don't know much about mid-state baseball teams. It's got to be fun for them to come into a high school baseball stadium like this. I promise you, whatever's at Brighton High School, baseball stadium-wise, doesn't approach what we are in here at Grider Stadium. We take it for granted, but it's outstanding. 1-0 the count on Fulmer. There's a shot to center field. Can it get past him? No. Good catch by the center fielder. Here comes the runner. He will score. And Trevor Cole scores the run. And Andrew Fulmer drives it. Mason Bratcher drives it in with a sacrifice fly. And Tullahoma leads 7-0. As Bryson Campbell, with 2 outs now, still a runner at third, need to get that man home before we end this 6th inning.
Yeah, Bratcher hit the ball sharp once again and gets the RBI sac fly. That's 3 sac flies we have tonight.
That's good performance right there. It really is. 2 down for Campbell. Called strike. 0-1 to count. Fulmer at third. Fulmer's not his normal speed because he's got a hip issue. So I promise you in a month, hopefully it'll be different. Andrew Fulmer on the base pass. Swing and a miss by Campbell. 0-2. See if we can get Carson Hooper to throw one wild here and get this last runner home.
See if Campbell can plate this one. Get his first hit of the night.
That'd be nice, too. Hooper with a long look. And the pitch. Missed low and outside. Got away from the catcher, but not far enough. 1-2 now on Campbell.
A good job to lay off that pitch outside the strike zone. Sometimes you can get over anxious down in the count like that. Just, try to put the ball on play on a pitch outside the strike zone, but he did a good job there.
Tell you what, we've been to March baseball games where it was absolutely brutally freezing here at Grider Stadium. It's always the coldest place in town because of the creek. But what a beautiful night here in mid-March for baseball.
And for the most part, from what I've seen the last 2 nights, Tullahoma hitters, talking about their plate approach, really swinging at hittable pitches, rarely swinging at wild pitches outside the zone.
I think we've got a good coach. 2-2 count.
Well, it takes those reps and, those batting practice reps, lots of work to figure out that strike zone and be disciplined like that.
Pitch is high. Full count now on Bryson Campbell with Andrew Fulmer at third. Bottom of the 6th inning. Tullahoma leads Brighton 7-0.
Well, Campbell's worked it back. He was down 1-2. Worked it back to full.
Philip Lemon hoping for an opportunity if Bryson can reach. Way outside, gets away from the catcher. Here comes Andrew Fulmer. No play at the plate. Fulmer never touched the plate. Now he touched the plate. Andrew Fulmer scores the 8th run for the Wildcats on a which way y'all going with
wild
that?
Pitch.
Wild pitch
way outside.
by Hooper. And the Wildcats lead 8-0.
Now batting number 16.
Man at first for Philip Lemon. Campbell at first. 2 down. Still more opportunity to do more damage. Tullahoma now with 9 hits.
Long half inning for the Cardinals.
Lemon, line drive, right field, base hit. So Lemon's on first. Campbell on second. And Andrew Zebick will get another opportunity in this ball game tonight. With 2 down and 2 on.
Surprised with his body shape and everything.
Andrew on the season has 3 hits, a couple of RBIs. And tonight he has 1 hit, scored a run, and has an RBI. Reached on an error. Nice solid night from Andrew. Fouled back. 0-1 the count. Runners on first and second. Good speed.
Well, can we get one more 2-out hit here?
Can we get 5 more? Right?
Yeah.
Park Fulks on deck, hoping for his opportunity. Right now, Andrew Zebik's got his. 8-0 lead. Get it to 10 and it's over, right, Rob? Zebik fouls it back, falls behind 0-2. I personally kind of want to see Mason pitch another inning myself. But that's just me. I'll take the win anytime. 0-2 the count on Andrew Zebik. 2 on. Hooper glances back to second. And Zebik swings and misses. And the 6th inning is over. Tullahoma needs to get 3 more outs. We move to the 7th, leading 8-0. Back in 1 minute.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness.
Welcome to Grider Stadium as we are in the top of the 7th inning. Tullahoma leads Brighton 8-0 along with Chris Barstad and Ken Keller. I'm Scott Shasteen. Appreciate you tuning in here. Now, if you think about leaving this game because it's the last inning, well, stick around because we could be seeing some historic stuff here. Just stick around and I'll tell you about it, but not right now. We've got 3 outs to get. Mason Bratcher on the mound. He has 12 strikeouts tonight. And for Brighton, they go to the top of the order with Caden Ingram, who has been the victim of 2 of those strikeouts. Ingram, Glass, and Hooper for the Cardinals as they try to make a dent here at Grider Stadium on this beautiful Tuesday.
1, 2, 3.
You can watch the replay of this game on LightTube YouTube. I did that today for last night's game. Outstanding. I turned the volume off, but I watched the game. 0-1 the count on Brighton's leadoff hitter. But, we don't just have a lot of options during the game. We've got options after the game. You can watch on LightTube YouTube. You can read about it on OnTargetNews.com. I mean, we just all over the place. 1-1 the count to Ingram. Bratcher delivers. Let me tell you something now, gentlemen. Bratcher's grandfather, Big Jim, out in Arizona right now, not able to be at the game, but he is listening. Big Jim, wish you were here. 1-2 the count on the leadoff man for Brighton. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 13 for Mason Bratcher. 1 out here in the top of the 7th, and that brings up the G-man, Garrett Glass. He has been a victim of strikeout twice.
Doc, we probably got a low pitch count too, don't we?
73.
Oh, man, that's incredible.
73 pitches in the top of the 7th. I'm not brilliant, but that's about 10 an inning. Bratcher's pitch outside, 1-0. Little tension in the ballpark here.
Glass 0 for 2, 2 Ks, 1 looking, 1 swinging.
Called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike on Glass. Nobody on, 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Wildcats leading 8-0. Grounder back through the box. Going to take a great play. Unable to make it. That, with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning, is the first hit of the game for the Brighton Cardinals. I know everybody's disappointed, but it's going to be a great one-hitter. All right? It's going to be a great one-hitter. That ends a hitless streak for Tullahoma's pitching staff of 18 consecutive innings without a hit. Almost 3 complete games. Saturday's win over FRA, 5-inning no-hitter, multiple pitchers. Last night, Balin Tootin, no-hitter, 15 strikeouts. Tonight, Mason Bratcher gives up a hit in the top of the 7th, 13 strikeouts. Fouled out of play, and the count is even at 1-1.
Yeah, so he goes 6 1/3, essentially a perfect game because
it was
no
a
walks.
perfect game. Absolutely was going to be a perfect game. Bratchers all over the world, and I know there's a bunch of you. Dave Myers. Swing and a miss.
2 of them.
Dropped that baseball. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on the G-Man.
2 strikes. Well, he sure pitched a gem.
Man, it's these first 2 nights just unbelievable pitching. I mean, that's got to be some kind of thing, right? Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 14 strikeouts for Mason Bratcher. Let's just rewind 5 minutes and let's redo that at bat that got the base hit. Because Evans almost made the play.
Yeah.
It was just out of reach. It tipped his glove, but bounced off of
great
it.
effort.
But it was a clear hit, not an error.
And that's a solace you have out of it. It was a clean hit.
It
was.
was.
A lot of these one hitters you see are bust up perfect game in the major league, have a bloop, or even people drop a bunt down. Seen it done before to ruin a
grounder back through the box. This time Bratcher fields it, pitches to first, and the Tullahoma Wildcats have beaten the Brighton Cardinals by a score of 8-0. Wrap this one in Cardinal and black. We will come back and name the Owens Provisions and Apparel Player of the Game and recap this thing. Once again, Tullahoma winner over Brighton, 8-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Love for you to drop in and check us out.
Welcome back to the post-game show. Tullahoma beats Brighton 8-0. Tonight's player of the game is dressed by Owens Provisions and Apparel. Quality men's clothing is a short drive to the downtown square in Manchester. Top brands and top quality at Owens. Learn more at owensprovisions.com. Well, let's do something we failed to do last night, Ken. And we had multiple players with outstanding nights tonight. Andrew Fulmer was 2 for 3. He scored a run, had an RBI. Philip Lemon had a couple of hits, scored a run, drove in a run. Hunter Hogan, Trevor Cole were very effective at the bottom of the order, but my goodness, Mason Bratcher, complete game, one hitter, 14 strikeouts. Ken, back-to-back games here, we've seen 29 strikeouts in 14 innings by Tullahoma pitchers, and over the last 19 innings, Tullahoma pitchers have given up one hit, and that was barely a hit right here a few minutes ago. Mason Bratcher, just unbelievable.
Yeah, masterpiece by Tootin last night. Tonight, Bratcher shows out. I mean, what a game that he toiled from the mound, and he's been hot at the plate the last 2 nights. Got 3 hits last night. He comes through the multi-hit game, 2 again tonight, but it's all about the mound. His mound performance tonight. Andrew Fulmer, multi-hit game, as well as Philip Lemon with 3 hits tonight. So that's got to be very encouraging. But 14 Ks, goes 6 1/3 of perfect baseball, gives up a single up through the box, past the second baseman. As you said, our second baseman made a tremendous effort trying to save it, but hey, no shame. I mean, what an incredible pitching performance. As our player of the game is Mason Bratcher. What a performance.
So Bratcher, his second consecutive shutout. He has not allowed an earned run this year. Mason Bratcher is tonight's player of the game, dressed by Owens Provisions and Apparel of Manchester. Tullahoma beats Brighton 8-0. The Wildcats move to 4-6 on the season. Tullahoma's won 4 in a row, and they'll host Spring Hill right here Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. on the Light Tube Sports Network. That's going to do it for us. Congratulations to the Wildcats and to Mason Bratcher. He's the player of the game. For Chris Barstad and Ken Keller, I'm Scott Chastain. Y'all be good to each other.